just want to. Yeah. All right, we're going to get started with today's event. Good morning, everyone. I'm Lisa Zadrick, our Systems Director of Quality and Process Improvement, and it is my distinct pleasure to be part of the virtual unveiling of Bristol Health's strategic plan for 2021 to 2025. Thank you for joining us today, for this is a celebration. We wish we could have had this celebration in person with our staff and community, but as they say, the show must go on. We are thankful for our board members, corporators, executive leadership group, our staff, and the community who continually support our efforts to provide high quality and safe care in a community setting. Bristol Health's history dates back to 1921, when we opened our doors for sick patients during the Spanish flu pandemic. Now, nearly 100 years later, we have grown to a fully integrated network that provides the full continuum of services throughout our 5 entities. In reflecting on our 5-year strategic planning process and the culmination of today, a quote that continually resonates with me is one from Oliver Wendell Holmes, Jr., an American jurist who served as the Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States from 1902 to 1932. Holmes said, "Greatness is not where we stand, but in what direction we're moving towards." While I may be biased in saying that we've already achieved a level of greatness at this organization, I know the road ahead with our new 5-year strategic plan will help foster our already solid foundation that we have established. Our plan that you'll see to my left consists of 4 pillars: financial sustainability, integration, program and regional growth, and visibility and reputation. These will be reviewed in greater detail in a few moments. For now, I would like to welcome to the podium our Senior Vice President, Chief Operations Officer, and Chief Nursing Officer, Chrisanne Meany, and Ed Henry, Vice President, Ambulatory Services, and Executive Director of the Bristol Health Medical Group.
Good morning. Thank you, Lisa. Ed and I are excited to be part of this fabulous occasion. Kurt just wanted to say good morning. Unfortunately, he can't be with us today. He was out helping his son on a cross-country trip and relocating, but sends his best, and he's waiting for his COVID results, which better come back negative. The strategic plan that we are unveiling today is going to guide us on our journey as we end our first 100 years of existence, and as we begin the next 100 years of providing exemplary care to this community. The development and the rollout of the strategic plan was led by Lisa Zadrick in collaboration with our board, executive leadership, Albert Pagero, Laura Libby, and our fabulous marketing team. So thank you to all of you. This strategic plan is not a document that's going to sit in a file in a closed drawer somewhere. We will be living and breathing the strategic plan. Why? Because these are the steps that we have to take to be a financially successful, integrated system that cares for our employees and patients in a safe, high quality, and compassionate way. We have people upstairs right now, and there will be people there tomorrow and the next day, and this is what the strategic plan represents, taking care of our community. So only Bristol Health can create a strategic plan, become redesignated as a magnet organization, get our HIMSS recertification, earn the Silver Achievement Award through North Excellence Alliance, earn the International Hospital Federation Award, and the list goes on, all while during a pandemic. So we are a strong and mighty organization that not only survives, but we thrive under pressure. As Lisa mentioned, there are 4 pillars within our strategic plan that Ed is going to walk us through now. Thanks.
Good morning. Thank you for the opportunity to speak a little bit further on the strategic pillars. The first strategic pillar is financial sustainability. The key is that we are steadfast in advancing our financial stewardship, our innovation, and our fiscal responsibility. And in doing so, this will allow us to advance the health of our community today and in the future. It's clear that we need to continue to build on our systems that we've implemented to provide real-time data to our key stakeholders, for which will allow us to be better equipped to make our strategic decisions moving forward. Our second pillar is integration. Bristol Health will invest in integrating our systems, staff, culture, and processes throughout the organization, where we can focus on efficiencies, outcomes, and a seamless patient experience. Regional and program growth is our third pillar, and it's important that we continue to focus our efforts on investing in partnerships that expand our network, strengthen our core services, and grow our ability to serve our community. We need to continually assess what our community needs assessment tells us, what our market research data provides for us, so that we can continue to grow our core services, whether they be in our primary or secondary areas. So that is really important for us to continue to grow. And lastly, Bristol Health will continue to drive patient loyalty by delivering a coordinated and service-focused patient experience, building community ties, and communicating as a system. Certainly example is the way in which we've accomplished this work is through our Rock Excellence journey, where we focused on our customers and the work our frontline staff do every day, which is providing the best quality care, all while providing an incredible experience to our patients. So that's some of the important ideas that tie to our strategic pillar. And now we're gonna unveil the actual strategic plan. I'm gonna turn it back to Lisa.
Thank you. Thank you, Chrisanne and Ed. Before we move forward in unveiling our strategic plan, I would like to call up Glenn Heiser, Chairman of the Board, to say a few words. Thank you, Glenn.
Thank you, Lisa. It's my pleasure to be here today, representing the Board of Directors of Bristol Health, as well as the Strategic Planning Committee. Unfortunately, Mike Adams, who chairs that committee, could not be with us here today, but he sends his well wishes to each and every one of Bristol Health. When we talk about a strategic plan, this is not something new that we have. It's been in existence for quite some time. However, the strategic plan, as Lisa had mentioned, is really a living document as we move forward. It is not a static document that we go off of in a rigid form. Look at it in the way of a roadmap. There is a direct line to get to your destination, but there's also many tributaries that you can take that get you there. And the components that influence whether it's a straight line or you take tributaries is market competitive pressures, going through a COVID pandemic like we are and what we have been going through, as well as a change in the market landscape, as well as the demographics that we continue to serve. Ed had mentioned, looking at what our community health needs are. Those are all the things, that's one of the things that goes into the development of the strategic plan. And as Chrisanne had mentioned, is through the efforts of the board, the executive leadership team, the strategic planning group led by Lisa, as well as the strategic planning committee. We're about to unveil the strategic plan as we move forward. This will be a living document. The 4 pillars will remain the same, but the detail behind that will adjust as market influences and the industry changes. From a technological point of view, from healthcare initiatives as we move forward. But this is exciting. It gives us a vision and hope for the future. So I thank each and every one of you for all your efforts that you put into this. And Lisa, back to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Glenn. All right, are you ready for our formal unveiling? To help in the unveiling, I'd like to call Glenn back up and our executive leadership group. Joining Chrisanne and Ed is Christine Laprise, our Vice President of Human Resources and Administrative Services. All right, we'll have to do a countdown. All right, can we count down from 3? 3, 2, 1, go!
Great job.
Absolutely. I feel like it should be fireworks.
Good job on this design.
There might be a little bit of
Sure.
a
Squeeze in just a little bit for a group photo?
Sure.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah, so we don't block it.
Yeah.
How's that?
What about
Kristen, you can do your one.
You're right.
Good night. Happy late across the floor. Oh my God.
should do one fun one.
Yeah,
Come
that
on.
might be a little
We'll
bit.
do a serious one, then we'll do a rock excellence one.
All right. Oh, hold on 1 second. Go ahead, Dagmar. Okay, you're gonna look over here first.
Smile.
Yeah.
Okay, if you can look here. Perfect.
Tell me,
Wait, but we
Luis.
want to do a rock
You still
excellence.
smile under
All
that.
right,
aren't
that's
you?
fine.
All right, everybody, do your rock excellence.
That's the one on social media. People criticize me for Satan and all that stuff like that. Perfect.
Thank you.
Good job.
Did I do it
Good
right?
job, team. That's actually I love you.